Now let me incorporate one more function into the menu driven program, deleting a record from the CSV file. Let me make the change in the comment. Option number 5, delete a record from the CSV file. So this becomes option number 6, this becomes option number 7. When you display the menu also you can make the change. Print. Option number 5 is delete a record from the CSV file. So certainly this is option number 6 and this is option number 7. In the main function also you can make the change. This becomes 7, this becomes 6, and this is for the time being, let me write pass. Here I should call the function for deleting a record from the CSV file. Now in order to write the code for deleting a record from the CSV file, let me copy paste the code for modify. Let me change the name of the function to dd, delete data, used to delete a record from the CSV file. Enter the name that you want to modify. Instead of modify, it must be delete. And here if I of 1 equal to I name means this is the record to be deleted. So here you don't have to do anything, otherwise the row should be appended to LL. So I will explain the meaning of this piece of code. So suppose this file contains 3 rows. The reader object will retrieve all the 3 rows from the file. CRO, CSV reader object points to all the 3 rows. Now the rows are maintained as a list. LL is an empty list initially. 3 rows are there. The first row comes here. For the first row, if the item name, because I of 0 is item code, I of 1 is item name. So in the first row, if item name equal to I name means this is the row to be deleted. Let me assume that condition is wrong. So control comes to else part, first row appended to LL. So now LL contains the first row of the CSV file. Now second row is taken from this reader object. I contains the second row maintained as a list. For the second row, if the item name equal to I name, let me assume that the item name present in the second row equal to I name, nothing to be done. So second row will not be appended to LL. So now your LL contains only first row. The row to be deleted does not figure in LL. Now the last row, the third row is taken from the reader object. Variable I contains third row. What is I of 1? The item name present in the third row equal to I name. Let me assume that the condition is wrong. So third row is not the one to be deleted. So control comes to else part, third row appended to LL. So now your LL contains 2 rows. The first row and the third row. Second row does not come in LL. Once the use is over, you can close the file. Now you open this file for writing purpose in W mode. When you open a file in W mode, the existing contents are deleted, and when you write data, the data will be written to the beginning of the file. Now the writer function is called writer object created using write rows. All the rows of LL written to the file. So first row and the third row written to this file, which means second row does not come in this file, which means it has been deleted. So this is the modification that you need to make for getting the code for deleting a record. Now let me run this program and let me explain the execution of the program. My next video explains that.